Solving equations. So question 1, we've got x plus 3 is equal to 12. So when we're solving, we're basically trying to find out what the value this x must be for this equation to be true. So for the left-hand side to be equal to 12. Now we do this by inspection. So something plus 3 is 12. What do you add to 3 to get to 12? And we should see that it's 9. Now you can always substitute that into check. So 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, that's correct. So we get x must be equal to 9. This one then, again, we're going to do it by inspection. So 10 take away something is equal to 8. Now what do you take off 10 to get to 8? The answer would be 2. Let's substitute it in to check. 10 take away 2 is equal to 8. So t must be 2. Now that's a simple one step. Okay, we've got another type which is again one step. Now you have to remember what 4x means. It means 4 lots of x. 4 lots of something is equal to 28. So 4 times something is 28. And if you know your 4 times table, you should be able to work that out. So x equals 7 because 4 times 7 equals 28. Again, they were one-step equations. So now we're going to put those two skills together now to answer question 4 and 5 that should be. Oops. Question 4 and 5. So number 4. Let's have a look at this one then. So it says 2x plus 3 equals 15. So something plus 3 is 15. What number could that be? Most common incorrect answer here would be 18, where you're just adding these two numbers together. Now you can substitute it in to check. Now what's 18 plus 3? Well, that's 21, so it can't be 18. And then we could try another number. So what do we think? Possibly 12? Well, let's check. Let's put 12 in there. 12 plus 3. Yeah, that's 15. Brilliant. Now what does this mean? 2 times something equals 12. So x must be 6 because 2 lots of 6 is 12. Okay. So 5x minus 4 is 31. Something take away 4 is 31. So what number do I take away 4 and get to 31? I think that's 35, but I'm going to substitute it into check. 35, take away 4, yeah, that works. So 5x has to be equal to 35. What does 5x mean? 5 times something equals 35. That's an easy one. X equals 7. And these are called two-step. And we're building up to equations where we have unknown variables, x's. Remember, it doesn't have to be x, it can be any letter. It'll be the same thing though. So if there's a t there, it'll be a t there. Unknown x's on both sides. So we can't solve an equation when we've got x's on both sides, okay? Now the first thing we do is we find our lowest term of x. Our lowest term of x. Oops, there you go. You can see it. Lowest term of x. So which is lower, 5x or 2x? I would say 2x, definitely. Now I need to get this to go to 0. I need to eliminate it so it's no longer on my right-hand side of my equation. So to do that, I'm going to take away 2x. And then this 2x has gone to 0. So whatever I do to the right-hand side, I have to do to the left-hand side. So I have to take away 2x from there. Because remember, these equations are balanced. The left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So now we have 5x, take away 2x. Well, that leaves me with 3x. I've still got my plus 4 on the left-hand side. And all I'm left with on the right-hand side is this 13, because that's gone to 0. So I've got 13. Something plus 4 is 13. So what number will I add on to 4 to get it to 13? Well, that must be 9. Remember, you can substitute into check. So put a 9 in there. 9 plus 4. Yeah, that's 13. So 3x is 9. 3 times something is 9. So 3 times 3 is 9. So x must be 3. We're going to do another one of those really quickly. Okay. So, again, we've got unknown variable on both sides. And what do we find first? Our lowest term of x. The lowest term of x. So what's lower? A 2x or a minus 3x? Well, it's going to be minus 3. And I know most of you thought 2, right? You have to remember that the sign in front is attached. Sign, number, letter. Now, I need to get this minus 3x to go to 0. So what am I going to do to get from minus 3 up to 0? Well, obviously, I have to add 3x. And whatever I do to the right-hand side, I have to do to the left-hand side. 2x plus 3x gives me 5x. Take away 3 equals 7. Because that's gone, remember. Something take away 3 is 7. Oh, I think that's 4, is it? Put it into check. 4 take away 3. That's not 7. It can't be that. What is it then? It's 10. 5x equals 10. 5 times something is 10. X has to be equal to 2 because 5 times 2 equals 10.